Right, before I start on the rear wiring, I'm just going to put the headlight back on. Oh, yeah. Right, I'm just going to pull this locking washer around, just loosen that off a touch. Tight on me. I'll just nip it up for now because obviously I need to position it properly, but it's just so I can get it plugged in. That'll do for now. On that. So I'll just move you around a sec. Right, I'll pull the wiring through. Some goes in there. Plugs into its mating plug hole. I think that actually goes through that bottom one as well. So I'll get my screwdriver. Right. I don't know if this does go in here like, but all the cabling and the plug can sit in place. Sit in properly, that is. I might just put a cable tie around that just to stop it springing out. Right, so headlights on for now. What I'm wanting to do, obviously here, is we're working on all the wiring. If I get all the wiring done, just connect the dash up, then I can test everything's right, that all the indicators work, etc., and the back light, the brake light, and then we'll go on from that. Right, so I'll just knock you off a minute. Right, I'm just going to test, temporarily fit the rear fender. So I'll get some bolts and stuff first. I should have got some tools as well before I started. that side. Right. Now the rear fender can be a little bit awkward when the back wheel's not on. When the back wheel's on, you can just rest it on the wheel, but I haven't got the back wheel on at the minute, so get one side set up with its spacers and right, I'll get one on this side. Probably blocking your view here, I don't know. Right, again, the last one on the other side. There's spacers on this that go between the fender struts and the frame. I'm just going to get them in. Can be a little bit awkward. Just nip it up. Right, now that the rear fender's on, temporarily on, I'm going to pull these indicators to bits, because obviously we've got new inserts to go in them. I'll just move that around a bit. Be alright there for now. Right, drop your screwdriver. Now these type of bullet indicators, it's a little slot in, just stick a screwdriver in and chuck them off down the drive. Cool. Bulb out, and then basically I'm going to have to knock you off in a minute because I haven't made one yet, but inside how well you can see in there. I'll lower you down a bit, adjust the camera. And zoom in a bit. Oh. Right, what we've got in here, give myself something to point with. You've got your bits where your bulb goes in, and in the bottom there's like a hole in either side. If you were to push, I'm trying to do this without blocking your view, you can push that thing there, and there's a hole at either side, and what you do is just make yourself a little tool out of some, well, even welding wire out, just fold the ends of it so that you can go inside, clip out, hold onto that, and then basically you can just pull the whole insides out. So I'll just knock you off for a minute and I'll get myself sorted out with something. Back in a minute. Right, I've just made a little thing just out of some welding rod. I don't know if it'll actually fit yet, I haven't even tried it. But basically it can push together, so hopefully it'll go in. Goes in, hooks into that side, hooks into that side. Now you can see there, what I might do is just zoom in again for you. So yeah, that's hooked into either side. So now it's just a case of keeping them being, oh, just pull that back out. Got to try and keep that apart, and pull the insides out. So let me just try something different. I've just had a thought. It's probably a special tool anyways for doing this, but if I can get my hook in one side, put it on that side because I can see it. There you go. Same to the side. There's like a big rubber jobby in there. Boot, whatever you want to call it. Right, and what I've got to try and do is hopefully pull the wire in through, which is, I've cut the wiring off. Oh, fucking noisy bastard. Right, I'm just going to remove some outer sheath. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just cut the wire clean off. Right, that's the thing pulled apart. So that's it, it's moving now. Right, so that's the wires pulled out of there. Just chuck it down there for now. Because now, what I've got is there's a sheath inside there, like the coating on the outer of the cable seems to be stuck in there now. So I'm either going to push it through, or I'm going to end up taking the indicator off. Find the hole. Right, it's looking like I'm going to probably take the indicator off. So I've got a spanner. And there's the bit that was stuck in. So, I'm actually quite glad that it's all come off, because what I think I might have to do that's big enough in there. That's where your two halves. You've obviously got a hole right through bolt wiring. Bolt wiring. I'm going to make that hole a little bit bigger. That's fine, that one, because I'm going to be feeding three cables into this, 3 wires. So what I'll do is I'll just knock you off for now, and I'll drill these out. I'm going to also go through that bit there with a bigger drill bit, because that looks like the same size hole as what's in here, and then I'll come back. Right, I've just drilled the holes. What I'll do as well is I'll show you this. This is the rubber boot that came out with this piece. And what happens, I mean, you can see from the shape there that fits inside, but it also clips around it, and it's the tension of that rubber that actually holds that in place inside the housing. And as I say, you just get your hook in and give it a tug and it pulls it out. But the new bulbs I've got, or should I say LED inserts, I'll just get. Obviously I'll be cutting that plug off, because I'll be wiring it in differently anyways. But what happens is, this new, get the wiring in the right place, this new bulb fits into the rubber the same as the old one does, and then just pushes in. And I've also got, well, I can't see them, yeah, I've just took the yellow indicator lens off. I've actually got smoked ones to go back on. So yeah, that's what will be in there. And this outer ring of bulbs, you can see there a few bulbs, the outer ring that glows red all the time, so it's a running light, and then the inner ones, obviously they flash yellow. So I might as well leave that on there, seeing as I've got it on. And right, I'll knock you off again, I'll be back in a minute. Got the wires in, drilled a bigger hole through here for the outer cable of the wiring to come through. I'm going to cut these wires, I'm going to join them with just bullet connectors. Reason being, this is sort of, I won't call it an experiment, I just want to see how it all is, and if I like it when I'm towards the end of the year, I'll buy decent proper stuff, if you know what I mean. These indicator inserts weren't that expensive, it's just to see how they do. So I'm just going to clip these ones together with bullet connectors, Yeah, should be okay for now, like, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to knock you off. You've watched me do enough of these connections anyways. I'll knock you off, get these all connected up in the light, and then I'll come back when we're putting the light in place. Okay, right. The insert's connected and shoved in. I'm now going to put my smoked lens on, just get the right bit to the bottom. And that's that. So basically I've got that to do on the other side as well, and then obviously tighten all the indicator up to where it's sort of centralised. So I'll do the other side. I'll get the wires done at the connector end. When I get to this end I'll film a little bit more, so I'll come back again later. Right, I've codged a bit of wiring up here. It's running through a fuse, and I'm just going to show how this light works. So obviously that's the red light, the running light, should I say. Oh. And this will be the indicator in a second. Yeah, so could work quite well, that. As I say, I had it going through there's a little fuse in there, just an electrical connector block sort of thing, just straight off the battery. But yeah, that's how them inserts look when they're working. Cool. Right, wiring somewhere near now. This one here, I need to fasten the wiring, should I say. I need to fasten that properly underneath. There's a clip that's come off, but I need to put that back on. Then I'll cable tie it to the loom. Well, that's the ECU loom, that. I'll cable tie it to that just to hold it in place, and that's running along into the loom down there. And then these two plugs here, this one's the right hand side indicator, and you'll notice I've got the long connector there, the short one there, and that's the same on the other side, short one, so that if I take this back bumper off, the short connectors will come away. But that one there, that's for the back light, so because they're going to be next to each other, these connectors, I've put them on the opposite way around, so that if I'm in a stupid dumb mood, I don't plug them into the wrong side. The long one that'll plug into that, I'll be getting connected to the rear light setup once I've got all that fitted to the bike and run the cable up and like made sure it's routed properly and that. So that's pretty much the way. As I say, it's a mess in there at the minute, but it's only for a temporary thing. At the end of the year, when I get other things sorted out, I'm going to start mounting stuff on here, because I've got the room for it all on here properly. But that'll get sorted as and when I come to it. But for now, it's getting there. So I just thought I'd show you how it's coming on in here. This is obviously all covered up by the seat. You'll never see any of this anyways. But no, it's getting closer. Oh, yeah, getting closer to being done, so that I can actually plug the dash back in and then switch the bike on and test all the electrics. So yeah, cool. Right, back soon.